Navneet, thank you for joining us. What are the key growth areas for bandwidth?
See, if you see the international trend, there's been exodus of capacity and bandwidth requirement in the last few years. In last 5 years, if I take the statistics, this capacity has increased by more than 7 folds. I believe Africa and Middle East has played a major role in it, along with the Latin America. If I come closer to Qatar, in Qatar, by the end of 2009, my capacity, total cumulative capacity, was close to 170 STM1s, and came 2012, the incremental demand for capacity is more than 220 STM1s in one year itself. So there is a huge change.
What are the current levels of cooperation between regional operators?
I see there's a very positive trend. About 50% of bandwidth requirement of the region is catered by the regional operator. They either have the regional node here, or they tie up with the tier 1 operators and bring it here. But the detriment here, we have to, as I see, that the cost per meg for the bandwidth is on the higher side. It's still in the range of $30 to $40 per meg, and if I compare it with Europe and US, which is in the range of $2 to $4, and in Asia, Singapore, India, it's $7 to $8. So a lot needs to be done on this pricing factor. I believe lot of this is contributed to the higher bandwidth cost within the region, which has to substantially come down. And as the demand for content locally increase, then this will become imminent.
Taking the Middle Eastern market as a separate entity, do you think there is a need for more diverse routes within the region?
A lot of content here is still accessed through Europe and US, and there is one main route. I mean, most of the cables, some submarine cables, as we say, go through one route, which is from Egypt and then to Mediterranean. So, and its dependence on this route is major. We have to see alternate corridors coming up. As I see, there are two major corridors that are coming up. One is from Saudi, Iraq, and Turkey going to Europe, and second very interesting corridor that is coming up is via Oman, Iran, and then going to Russia and then to Europe. So these, I believe, will contribute majorly. It's very important that as a alternate to submarine cable, we also find out a terrestrial route which was missing in this region. And these two routes are predominantly a terrestrial route. And I believe this will contribute majorly towards a demand and redundancy in the region.
And what are the challenges to terrestrial links and also the challenges to accessing the region?
Terrestrial, I believe, only issue that I see is more on the political side, like some cable crossing through Iraq at the moment, which can cause some concerns in the long run. Otherwise, we are able to add a lot of diversity using SDH network, which sometimes is better than even submarine network. Submarine network typically on the international side is dependent on one route. And we have seen, many times there have been major multiple cuts and brought down the traffic coming to those countries.
Navneet, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Guy.